husband Craig and I chose to live downtown. We had always wanted to since we got married 20 years ago. But we thought wanting to have kids and wanting to have a dog, that was not the right lifestyle to set up. So we went and we bought a single family home and we had a big yard. And in 20 years of marriage, a big yard proved to be a burden. We didn't spend time at home in the yard. So the opportunity came up to make the move. And we thought, it's not too late. I love the commute. It is 7 minutes on a leisurely day, maybe 9. I never have to worry about congestion. I never have to worry about parking my car. I think not having to park my car is one of my greatest relief.
So we live downtown. We got hooked at Third Thursdays. We saw all the people on the streets, all the vibrancy.
The convenience of being able to walk to places I go every day, the dry cleaner, the grocery store, the gym, those types of things. I just really value that, and having parks close by too.
We were actually just at the Children's Museum. To have something like that that's really a regional attraction is pretty special. And especially having 10th and Commerce down here, it's such a hub for all the buses, the link, the light rail. It's all within this area. The Broadway's Farmers Market is down here. There's a lot of really cool places and really livable areas that I think are enhanced by the kinds of transportation that they've been able to acquire and accumulate in downtown Tacoma.
We live partway between downtown and the Stadium District, and we have a 1-year-old, and I find that living downtown means we have more time with her because we're not in the car that often.
We don't have yard work. We live in a condo.
Right, so there's no yard work. It's more time with family or doing what we want to do.
It's less time spent in the car, too.
Yeah.
So often we can just put her in the stroller and walk to the grocery store, walk to the park, and it's really nice not to be dependent on a car.
I was really actually nervous about living downtown because I've always been a country girl. So moving downtown was an adventure for me, and I love it. It's really fun. I live in a high-rise, and it's great. I have a beautiful view of the sound and of the city, too. I live very close to Wright Park. I can take my granddaughter over there on the weekends and play on the playground equipment, run my dog around the park every morning.
Tacoma to me is just such a fun place to live. I mean, it's like a little small San Francisco with the hills and the waterfront and everything, the restaurants, and there's a lot of festivals during the summer and the year. And so when you're here, you find out about them wherever you live. Outside downtown, you probably never even know they're happening.
I live sort of downtown in what we call the South Downtown. If you go across D Street, you come right down onto Dock, and you can go right along to the Glass Museum and the other museums that are down there. Also on Dock Street is a put-in for kayaks, which we use all the time. We have McKinley Park, which has a big off-leash dog area, but it's also close for the rest of downtown because you can come across on 15th or down across the Chula Bridge or to get down to those amenities too.
I live right by Wright Park, and so I walk to Satellite Coffee in the morning, or I walk to the Art House Cafe. I walk to get my groceries at Stadium Thriftway. I do a lot of things in the park because I love the park so much. When I first moved here, I wasn't working downtown. I was working in Fife, and so I was having to commute a lot. And so it took a couple years to transition to be able to live, work, and play in the same place. I think Tacoma thrives because there's people that deeply love it. And I think that love that we have for Tacoma draws people here.
Downtown Tacoma!